Hi, welcome to my new shelf video. My name is Lydia and today we are building my new shelves since I've run out of space for books. And I need space since I read a lot and I don't buy that many books, but I do have quite the collection right now. So for my birthday this year, I decided I wanted new shelves and I asked my grandfather if he could build me like new shelves so I could have in my room because the thing is I don't really like the depth of other shelves, and he already built one last year for also my birthday. So I decided to revisit the gift and ask for two more, which are these ones. Honestly, it's the best present ever. I'm so thankful. I have a shelf by my door, and then I had two little shelves. Well, not little, they were long, but there were only two of them, so I couldn't really fit all of my books. And then I had another two shelves over there, so it was really divided all over the place, and I didn't have any more space. So with this ones I have, first of all, a lot more space because as you can see, I have all of my books. I have some empty spaces. Well, you cannot see this part, but I have empty spaces. I can put like my books like that, which I love doing because I can show like my favorites and stuff. And also I have two empty like whole shelves, which is amazing. I haven't had that in maybe like years. And in the shelf by my door, I don't have a whole shelf, but I have like little spaces where I can still put books. Also, as an explanation, the shelf by my door now it's going to be like I'm studying English, so I have to read a lot of books and I have to study books. So all of the books for my degree or for just classics and things like that are by my door because I wanted to have a space where they are organized alphabetically by author, just because I enjoy that and I know I cannot do that with these books. Here I have young adult, dystopian, new adult, fantasy, romance, romantasy, anything like that, or that are, I don't know how to say it, but more of the public appeal right now are in these ones. And then my classics, also public appeal, but I understand that not everybody's going to read the Scarlet Letter out of pleasure. I didn't do it out of pleasure, honestly. I enjoyed it. Just I would rather read another thing. But so all of those books are there, and they have their own little shelf, their own little bookshelf. And I also have some textbooks for class. And in these ones, I have all of my books. We finished these shelves on Saturday. It's Wednesday night, and I have already reorganized a couple of them. So, for example, this shelf, the Roman shelf, is still the Roman shelf. I just have changed the order. And Throne of Glass and The Folk of the Air, of the Air, were before up. Now they are here because I think they look better at this level. I don't know, I'm still figuring them out. Also, I don't know where everything is before on my bookshelf. Like the organization I had before, I could close my eyes and like I knew where everything was. I don't know that anymore, so I'm like, I don't know where things are. I was up last night looking at things and my lights were off, and I was like, I'm touching 1,000 books and I don't know which one is which. So I'm still working on that. I will try to not memorize, but just know where they are because I enjoy that. I enjoy knowing where, not everything, but where my books are. So, quick rundown where everything is on the left. So, right corner at the bottom, I have book magazines. Pain in my ass to put and to actually organize because they stick out so much and they look awful. But I don't know where to put them right now, so I'm on the process, okay? Then I have some Journey Stilton. I don't know if that exists in English. I don't know. I actually don't know. I will look it up. So yeah, Journey Stilton, Tess Stilton. Then I have only one book of Harry Potter because I'm trying to build like I want all of the books of Harry Potter because I liked them as a kid. I like the movies and things like that. But because of obvious reasons that I hope everyone is aware of, but transphobic, homophobic, and just bad person, the author is kind of, not a person I wanna like promote or anything or even give money to. So I'm trying to build a collection and I'm trying to buy the books secondhand. So I bought this one. Also, I really like these editions. My books are falling down. So I bought this one. I think it was like €2. So I'm trying to build the entire collection on secondhand books. So I don't give her money. Also, I don't legally source the movies, so I don't also give her money from that. Please don't give people like that money. Then I have the School of Good and Evil, and this. Then, well, I have a candle that smells amazing. It smells like peach. Also, it looks like a NAS. I'm aware of that. It's part of the joke. We are ignoring it. I'm actually putting the books that I take out on the floor so I don't have to put them back. And also, these books, they are from like the Descendants movies, and I love them, and I have the three of them. They were so cool. Then on the other side, Percy Jackson. I don't have all the books. I'm aware of that. I read them as a kid in the library. I'm working on it. I don't have them yet. Also, I gifted the first one because I had it in Spanish, and my mom has a friend and he has a kid, and I was like, you're gonna like it, and I just gave it to him. So I have even less books. Hunger Games. I have not read the new book yet. It came out yesterday. I'm wearing my necklace, which usually is in books. I'm really excited to read it. Actually, I'm buying it this Sunday, so in like a couple of days. But the thing is, I read the first line of the book and I started crying on the bus to class, and I'm terrified of genuinely reading it. Also because Haymitch is one of my favorite characters, and also I've didn't spoil myself only a little bit, but I know a grand something of Katniss and a descendant of Lucy will appear. So I need to know what happens. And actually, I think they like interact. I don't know. I need to know. Okay, I'm reading it. So I hopefully by Monday I will have read it. Maybe not, because it will actually break my heart. And yeah, I don't want to read it yet, but I also want to be like, I want to know it all. Also, I have the selection. I have This Is Divergent. I don't have all the books. I'm missing the third book. I refuse to admit it exists. It doesn't exist in my mind. Also because I bought them secondhand and they didn't have the third book, and I was like, I'm not even gonna look for it. I don't need it in my life. It doesn't exist. Oh, I'm missing a book. Okay. 50 Shades of Grey. Bought it. Well, actually, my grandfather bought it for me for €1, so we're doing great. Stephanie Meyer. Some of their books. Generally, I had Twilight in Spanish. Actually, all of them except The Host are in Spanish because I bought them at second-hand stores as a kid when I started reading, and they're just there. I actually have one of them for the like mass paperback of the movie. So yeah, my initial, yeah, basically. Curse of Dark and Lonely. I'm reading the first book. I'm in the process. The Naturals. I'm in the second book. I really love the first one. I just have not had time to read the second, but I really want to. Devil's Night series. I want to reread it. I only have 2 books. I know. Shatter Me. I am rereading for the new book. I am halfway through Destroy Me. Well, less than halfway. The Crave series, I finished the third book. I'm trying to read the fourth. I have actually not started it. Oh my god, I cannot do this. Powerless. The next book comes out in 2 weeks. I wanna read it. I know a lot of people say it's a copy of Red Queen, and I'm the biggest Victoria Aveyard fan ever. I see I see it. I don't care. Like, I don't care. I love both books, and I'm actually going to reread Red Queen, so I just enjoy it. I don't care if the authors have a problem with it. Okay, I will maybe I will stand with Victoria Aveyard because I think it's amazing. But honestly, I don't have a problem with this ones just because I think it's a good idea. Okay, go ahead with it. I love it. Also, oh no, that's a spoiler. Wait, I can. The Shadows of Magic by B.A. Schwab. B.A. Schwab. B.A. Schwab, B.A. Schwab, B.A. Schwab. I have a little bit. Then I only have one book by J. Kristoff, and I have not read it. I want to read it because I think it's beautiful. Like, the book, I have not read what it's inside, but I want to read a couple of his books. But I am quite divided because of the opinions I've seen about like his representation of women and the comments he makes in his books. So I'm like, I want to read something of him, so I have my own opinion. I'm working on it. Shelby Mahurin, I have her 3 of her books. I want to read her new duology. Actually, the new book is coming out soon, and okay, let's ignore that. It's signed because they came to Spain with Stephanie Garber, and she signed the 3 books, and I actually talked with her. She's amazing, the sweetest human ever, and I genuinely fell in love with her. And I have 3 different editions, and I'm aware of that because I bought them the second they came out, and I didn't care to wait for like a similar edition. I was like, I don't care, I want to read this book right now, and I did. I loved it, and I need the new duology, but I have not been able to find it in like a local bookstore. So I'm waiting. And actually, I'm aware that the bookstore I go to has has not. It's going to have the next one, the second one. So I'm gonna buy that one, and maybe I don't know what I will do for the first one, but I will have to get it somehow. And then I have Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. Yes, Iron Flame. I don't have Onyx Storm. It is expensive as hell. I'm just waiting for it to go down in price. Also, The Raven Boys. I need the rest of the books. I loved it. I read it 3 years ago, and I need to continue. But I couldn't find the second one at time, so I'm trying to get it now. Chloe Gong. I have not read her books yet, and I'm so mad about it because I love Shakespeare. Honestly, I really enjoy not all of them, but some of his books. So Romeo and Juliet sounds amazing, and I want to read it. So yeah, I have to. Please, someone convince me to do it. Romance. Honestly, I don't know what to say about it. There's a lot of it. I'm a really big romance girly. The thing is, I have Kindle Unlimited, and I will read anything that comes across me. Like, if it's romance, I will read it. I don't care. The thing is, I don't buy physically all of them, so my collection is quite small. I prefer personally to buy fantasy books because I enjoy them. I enjoy reading a physical book much more, but I also love to look at the romance and just look at it. I think they are beautiful, and I think they're so cute, and I love rereading romances. Also, I separate authors between if they are romance, fantasy, and things like that. So if you see an author separated into different shelves, ignore it. Victoria Aveyard. These 4 are in Spanish. I'm aware of that. These 3 are in English, and I'm missing Broken Throne. I'm aware of that. I'm also going to buy the hardcover editions of this in English because the Broken Throne books, also like the King Cage book and the Broken Throne book, have like, I don't know what to say, but like, I don't know, they include more things and stuff like that, so I want to buy them. So yeah, Red Queen here, I love it, amazing. Actually, my best friend is reading it, and I want to reread it so I can like experience everything with her. She's currently in King's Cage, and she's really liking it. And I don't agree with her favorite characters, well, because she's in the third book. But well, I agree with her favorite characters. I don't agree with her most hated characters. And I'm really excited because she's coming out with a new book, Tempest, in like 2026, and I'm really excited for it because it's pirates. Also, it's going to be adult, which I'm excited. I really like what she writes, like what she has wrote in the past, but I think it's going to be like fun to explore more of an adult book and see what she does with that. So yeah, I honestly will read anything by her. That doesn't mean I will like it, but I will read it. Carrie Maniscalco. Carrie Maniscalco. I have started Jack the Rippers. I'm in love with Thomas Creswell. I started reading it in maybe, I think, November, and I have fallen completely in love with him. He is the love of my life. And that's it. Honestly, that's all I have to say. I wish I had an epilogue, and if someone knows if an epilogue exists, please tell me. And then I have Kingdom of the Wicked. I have not finished this series. I read the first book, I started the second one, I did not finish it. I really like maybe not really like, but I like the first one. I was not in the mood to read the second one when I like had it, when I had finished the first one, so I didn't do it right away, and now I'm scared. I will maybe continue it at some point. Don't know, honestly. The Shadows Between Us. Honestly, one of my like first. It was not that big. Like it was. Was it that big on BookTok? Like maybe 2020. I don't know, but it was like one of, I feel like, my first BookTok books that I genuinely got into, because I was not in I was in BookTube but not in BookTok. So when I started, I don't remember who talked about this book, but yeah, I heard about it and I was like, okay, I'm reading it, and I really like it. I have not read the second one. It's about the sister. I don't care about the sister, honestly. Also another author that is going to be separated. Her other book I have, Daughter of the Pirate King, up there. Then I have the Gilded Wolves. Honestly, this series, I don't see it anywhere, and I loved it. It's so, I don't know how to express it, but honestly, they were so good, and I really enjoyed them. I just wish that I had someone to talk about them, because I don't see them anywhere. And then Caraval. I'm sorry to say that I have them signed. I am not the public for those books. My best friend loves them. I read the first one, I tried the second one, and I was like, okay, we're not doing this. I don't enjoy it. I have read other things by her that I really enjoy. It's just this series, I feel like I'm not the public for it. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. I can't, my back is actually killing me. Did I talk about Shadow? Oh yeah, okay. Now, my baby. I love Shadowhunters. I love Cassandra Clare. And I have two shelves for the Shadowhunter books, even though I'm missing books, and I'm aware of that. I just have not bought them yet. But I have special editions, which are the prettiest thing ever, and I will actually protect them with my life. So I have two shelves that you cannot see it. Okay, so I will. We're gonna ignore that. That just happened. I will like put a picture on the screen. They are my babies. They are my pride and joys. I have not all of them, but I'm working on it. Honestly, it's one of my favorite series. It gives me such a nostalgic feeling. I came to this realization the other day. I have been reading and like being a fan of Shadowhunters for more time during my life that I have not. That's not worded correctly. So, I've been a fan of Shadowhunters for I'm 20. I've been a fan since I was I think 9. By the way too young to read those books. I had no idea where I was getting myself into. Also, I started reading them in Spanish and I worked in fan translations when I was like 13, or yeah, I think 13. So that was actually the best experience of my life. I loved it. I loved the community. I loved the people there. Um, so I've been a fan for since I was 9 years. So 9 years of my life, no idea about Shadowhunters. 11 years of my life, I've known Shadowhunters. Shadowhunters has been a part of my life for most of my life, actually. That's exciting and scary. Okay, my leg. Then, I cannot do this. Folk of the Air. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I have the 3 original books in Spanish. I will get them or in at some point in English. Yes, probably, but I don't know when. Then I have The Stolen Hair and The Prisoner's Throne in English and hardback because they are beautiful. Throne of Glass, I am rereading and I'm crying a lot about it. I'm currently, actually, I am like showing the cover of the book that I'm currently reading. I think I'm gonna do that for the whole series. When I finish it, I will just cry. So I'm currently in Crown of Midnight and I'm loving it. And I honestly, this reread, it's been amazing, and it just makes me really happy and really sad at the same time. It makes me want to cry, and I'm actually gonna start crying and stop talking about it. Now on the last shelf, which you cannot see, but I cannot see it either. I'm blind, so I have Leigh Bardugo. I have only 6 of Prose. This collector's edition 6 of Prose. The Graceverse, the trilogy. I don't remember. Shadow and Bone. Yes, Shadow and Bone, Ren and Rising, and S and S. I know it's with an S because it has a snake in the cover. And then I have the Prior of the Orange Tree, and in Spanish, I don't know what else. The Gilded Ones, Heartless, Lore, The Starless Sea, Daughter of the Pirate King. Honestly, that shelf is a mix of I don't know where to put it, and I am trying to figure it out. So ignore it. We're working on that one. I'm so tired. I wanna go to bed. Oh my god.